Guys, we have a problem. British food sucks. I traveled not far back enough in time to see if Nero was really that bad of a fiddle player, and ended up here, in England. After extensive research, I discovered the issue. There are no ingredients. It's time for a grocery run. Welcome to EU4. This grocery list is aggressive. Mexico and the Americas for tomatoes and chili peppers, Bengal for rice, roughly the Indian subcontinent for miscellaneous spices, Indonesia for even more spices, and China, because I want my chicken from the source. First thing first, I sold all the French territories to their rivals. I'm here for curry, not coffee and cigarettes. Next, Scotland. I declared for a personal union. France promised to defend them. Unfortunately, they forgot about boats. Scotland stubbornly held out even after I occupied everything, so I introduced them to the concept of aggressive urban renovation. Next, Ireland. They were absorbed into the empire before they even realized this was about seasoning. Then, Austria asked for help against the Ottomans. Oh, for fuck's sakes. So I came up with a brilliant idea. Why fight the Ottoman army when I could simply trap it somewhere else? I cut the access points, land in Anatolia, and suddenly I have free reign to raid and siege. Then the Ottomans come up with a counter strategy. They built another army. Oh no! My army is not exactly elite. I run away and hide on an island off the coast of Greece. I am safe. However, Austria is still being slaughtered. Now, back to the grocery list. I landed in Bordano, Mexico. This is item number 1. The only problem is, I have absolutely no idea where they are located. So my solution is simple. Conquer all of Mexico. Meanwhile, I set up colonies in Puerto Rico and Jamaica for producing coffee, and a small colony in Virginia for my Marlboro Reds. Ah yes, the perfect breakfast. After setting up base, I had to name my colony. Chili pepper. My very large brain also decided to do something extremely smart. I converted to Anglicanism. Anglicanism. On the other side of the world, I somehow made it to Australia before anyone else. Wait, what? Now, we move to items 2 and 3 on the grocery list. Spices. First stop, Indonesia. I set up a colony there while preparing the inevitable war declarations. As for India, I sailed my entire army halfway around the world and no seabeat Bahamas Sultanate just to take Ceylon. Unfortunately, I ran into a small problem. I couldn't cross the strait, so I assigned an explorer and told my navy to map the channel. Instead, they explored the entire Arabian coastline. Eventually, I made it across, and that's when Austria asked me to join the religious war. Fuck. Austria literally picked the worst possible moment to do this because my navy was mission locked, meaning I couldn't recall it. For the next year, I sat there panicking about an enemy army landing on the British Isles. Once the fleet finally returned, I was able to start blockading ports. And then, the war dragged on for 9 extremely boring years. In the meantime, I conquered Bahamas, forming the infamous East India Company. I also went to war with Bengal and exchanged blows like 2 boxers leading to a white peace. I think it's time to step back and explain how my own country is holding up. First thing is my family tree. They are all Habsburgs. At some point, Austria quickly replaced the entire royal family and I didn't even notice. As much as I like to throw them out, they keep rolling great stats. The British economy, meanwhile, is about 70% trade, which is both amazing and slightly terrifying. Gold fleets keep arriving and absolutely overpowering my income. Unlike Spain, however, I actually know how to deal with inflation. The British Isles themselves are protected by a very sophisticated defense system. Ireland. I mostly keep Ireland around as a guard dog against rebellions. Back to India. I arrived fully prepared for another boxing match, but instead it turned into a beating. I'm starting to wonder if European luck has something to do with it. Meanwhile, Indonesia has turned into a bag of Skittles. Me, Portugal, Spain, the Ottomans. At this point, I'm just going to start marking Indonesia as a success. China was a different story. I attempted to invade the little island south of China, but immediately ran into a problem. Where is the livestock? It should be around here somewhere. After searching the map for a while, I discovered something incredible. There is exactly one livestock province anywhere near here, and it's in the middle of Indochina, surrounded by everything that wants to kill me. Fantastic. Sorry kids, we have chicken at home. After multiple wars with Bengal and Gujarat, which at times felt like a round of Helldivers, I finally did it. I now possess every ingredient required to make curry. Half the planet hates me, my colonies want independence, and Austria replaced my royal family. But I have my delicious bowl of curry. Wait, I just remembered something. I don't even like curry.